Hey everybody, Jessica Dinelli here, Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner for Pioneer District in New Bertha Freedom Council. I'm here to talk to you today about Nova Swing. In order to complete your any of the Nova Awards, not necessarily talking about the Supernova Awards, but specifically the 7 different Nova Awards, you have to have a Nova counselor be able to mark off your requirements. I am one for my district, which is Pioneer District, again a New Bertha Freedom Council. If you do not know who a Nova counselor is in your area, contact your district executive, get a hold of your Cub Master, somebody will be able to get a hold of the district executive and be able to find out who your Nova counselors are. So with Nova Swing specifically, my son, he is a Bear Scout. He is going to be taking apart his old bike on video to be able to show you guys the different parts and crossing fingers he can put it back together. In order to complete the Nova Swing, you have to watch, read, or do a combination of the two of a show or a book about anything related to motion or machines. Some of the examples for watching is PBS Nova, Discovery Channel, and TED Talks. Some reading materials is The Odyssey, Kids Discover, National Geographic Kids, Highlights, and there's a website called owlkids.com. To be able to also do this, you have to either do one of the two. You can either complete two, it looks like they are one requirement, one elective for each. So for Wolf, because Nova Awards are Nova, Bears, Webelos, and Arrow of Lights, you cannot complete them as a lion or tiger, unfortunately, but it just gives you something to look forward to. For Wolf, you have to complete Motor Away and Paws of Skill. Bear, you have to complete Baloo the Builder and A Bear Goes Fishing, and Webelos and Arrow of Light have to complete Adventure in Science and Engineering. You can complete both of those as an option 1 for whichever rank that you're at, or you can take apart an old or broken household item or mechanical item. Some of the items that are examples are an old bicycle, a VCR, a printer, a keyboard, a camera. I'm trying to think what else. Those are some examples. But today we are going to be taking apart again his old bike. Also, one of the things that you have to do for this for this Nova Award is create an invention that uses a lever. Hunter specifically, he created a popsicle stick catapult. It is a wonderful, simple invention. It is a complex machine because there are at least 3 simple machines that you have to use. You have to use a lever, a wedge. What else did you use, Hunter? A lever, a wedge. What else? Come here.
I used a lever, a wedge.
Do you remember the last one?
Yes, I do.
Incline.
Yeah, incline plane.
There we go. Incline plane.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to come to me. Yes, Hunter made a birdhouse. Yeah. But those, again, to make a complex machine, you have to have at least 3 simple machines, and the popsicle catapult is one simple invention to make. Unfortunately, with this, because it is more advanced in the STEM world, the invention has to be, doesn't have to be super creative, but it cannot be done from a kit. Even though, for instance, last night Hunter made a marshmallow launcher. It did come from a kit and he did not invent it, but his popsicle stick catapult, because it came from just pieces and he made it into something, that's why the marshmallow launcher does not count, but the popsicle catapult does. So if you've never made one, Google is my best friend. So just Google popsicle stick catapult, and it's super simple. There's maybe 4 or 5 pieces of instructions, and it's super quick to make. But I'm going to turn it over to Hunter, and he is going to take apart his old bike into hopefully at least 5 pieces and tell you what he's doing, what tool he's using, and if there's any struggles, he's going to kind of talk about them and how to overcome them.
Hi, my name is Hunter. I'm a Bear Scout for Pack 442. Today we're going to be taking apart my old bike. This is what it looks like. And then we lay it down. So I'm going to be talking about the parts of a bike. Let's begin. First, I'm going to take apart the front wheel first.
What tools do you need?
I need, for my bike, you need a Phillips screwdriver and a wrench. Now we can begin. So my bike, the bolts are a little rusty, so be careful that you don't scrape yourself because it really hurts. So we're going to take apart and put this thing, get the right size, and then twist. Which way do you go?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
So go that way. Okay. This is not working.
All right.
I'm switching sides.
Okay. So why did you step on your bike?
So I stepped on the bike so I can get leverage. I need to be on the opposite side. This is not working.
Well, because you're going righty tighty. You need to go the other way.
I need to go that way.
Right. So you from there you need to push. Just careful, watch your face. There you go.
There we go. Now it's working.
Watch your hands because they're rusty, remember? Always make sure you use your tools. Okay. And what I'm going to have you do is put the bolts and stuff like that on the concrete. That way you don't lose them.
So these are the parts that hold the wheel together.
What are they? Do you know?
This is a nut, and I have
It's a washer.
a weird looking washer and a nut.
Yep. Go put them over there. You always want to make sure you have all the parts. Your butt's in the way. Turn around.
Hi.
You always want to make sure you don't lose.
Now we gotta flip the bike over.
Okay.
The parts. Make sure you always have the right tools, and make sure you don't use your parts.
Yep. Don't lose your parts.
So now we need to go that way, right?
Go towards me. No, sorry. Other way. Go towards the pond.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That way.
Yep. Sorry, I'm backwards.
It's not working. Sorry.
Careful. You're gonna fall. Oh,
Leverage.
so try having the wrench at me. Yep, or towards me. Careful. Readjust it so it fits. Make it looser so it fits all the way down. Is that tight?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you need to do to give yourself leverage? Besides, like, get on the ground all the way.
This is not working.
Sit on your bike. It's old, so you're fine. Just don't slip through.
It's the tire itself.
You had it right the first time. You need to get that leverage. Did it go? Oh, it went. Yay.
Hold on. Yep.
Cool. Good job.
That took a little bit.
That's what happens with an old rusty bike. Oh, take the washer off. There you go.
See, that's the wheel.
Hey, one wheel down.
One to go. I was confused there for a second. Like,
Yep.
this is the front. So this is the wheel. It was really light because air,
Yep.
and so you can roll. Kind of roll.
Yep.
Now we gotta take the other wheel off. So I will flip the bike around. So that's one part. This part is a little hard because it's a lot of rusty. Okay.
That worked.
I was not expecting that. But
I'll
okay.
say tighten it all the way.
This is really easy.
That's good. So what are some of the safety things that you need with specifically taking apart a bike? What are some of the safety things that you need to keep in mind?
Make sure you have parent supervision and, make
And
sure-
permission to
and
take it apart.
permission to do it.
Take it apart, yep. What else?
So I'm going to put in a different pile because that's the front wheel and that's the back wheel.
Good job. What else? You already talked about the rust. Are there any flying parts? Do we need safety goggles?
I would say safety goggles, but no, don't need safety goggles.
Not for this. Now for any other experiment, absolutely. Safety first.
See, if you're making like a volcano project, yes, you might want to have safety goggles.
But this, there's no flying parts. There's no explosions, nothing like that. Just be careful with your fingers, that's all. You're going the wrong way, dude.
This one?
Go towards the pond.
Be towards that fence. For me.
Go towards the pond, which is the same thing.
Oh. Leverage.
Watch your fingers.
Leverage is key.
Yep, especially with those rusty bolts. Is it going off?
Kind of.
They're really stuck in there.
Yeah.
So what's one of the key things when you're using a wrench? Do you want to make sure it's flat or do you want to make sure it's like up in the air?
Flat.
Why?
Because
Show them what happens if you do it up in the air.
well, really,
Does it really do anything?
you really can't turn it.
Good job.
But when it's like this, you get more leverage
That's right.
and you can.
Just watch your fingers.
Well, you're giving me a really hard time.
Okay, well turn around so people don't just see your butt.
Well, so this way I get more leverage.
Oh,
Maybe.
I'm gonna say stand on the seat. I'm gonna say stand. You can stand or kneel on the seat. It doesn't hurt your knee too much. Now, would you want to use a wrench that's like not adjustable?
You just have to have luck and hope it's the right size.
Oh, you're getting there. There you go.
Now it's easier.
Broke through the rest. Good job.
It's really hard to
Oop.
do that.
Use the
Also, it's hot.
because it's because you've been working at it. Good job. One thing with the Nova Awards, you want to make sure that your scout is doing the project, because unlike when like a regular gen setting, Nova wards are more advanced, so they have to be able to do the scientific project for whatever Nova ward that they're working on. Even if it's the Supernova ward, they have to be doing the entire project. You cannot do it for them. Now with something like this, I'm not going to be the one to take it apart, put it back together, and have him do it. I'm just going to walk him through the steps. And you can do the same if you are a Nova counselor. Okay, one down.
Hold on. Ready?
Remember?
No, the chain. The chain.
Okay, hold on. So
Chain is stopping it.
put that in the respected thing. Okay, so you said you needed a screwdriver. What's the screwdriver for?
Oh,
So take the other bolt off.
no, it goes.
It's okay. Take the other bolt. Take the other bolt off.
No, no. Average. You know, easy.
The reason why we chose this project is because my son loves to work on his bike, and one of the games that he plays whenever with his new bike, which is a little bigger, is Pilot. And one of the things we do during the
Pit stop.
pit stop is he, quote unquote, fixes his bike.
I legit just
Yep.
all done.
But he's always liked working on the wheels. He always liked tightening the training wheels whenever he had training wheels.
See now.
So this,
Big boy.
so I'm not going to say, hey, let's take apart a VCR, when he probably doesn't even know what that is.
I've like, what is a VCR?
Exactly.
What is
And he's not into photography, so I wouldn't have him take apart a camera. But he's into bikes, so it gives him something that he already likes to work on.
Oh, this is not. Does
To
it go that way or this way?
to work on for his project. You can do it. Use the bike frame as part of your leverage.
That is not working.
That's one way to do it. Just be careful. You got this.
I don't know why I smacked this.
Hey, there's some times when smacking something helps alleviate the pressure on it. I don't know if it'll work in this instance, but just be careful. You are banging your chain.
Huh?
You are banging your chain. You can do it. Ah, you got it. Good job. You got it.
The leverage.
Yeah, because you used your body and the ground and the bike.
His body, the ground, the bike, the upper body strength,
Good job,
the
bud.
arm strength,
Exactly.
everything.
See, if I would be doing this, he wouldn't be learning anything. That's
No.
why he's learning all of
Okay,
these
that's the part.
obstacles.
Okay, you need this tool and that tool.
Yep, he's learning all the things that you need to be able to work on his bike. Now,
Like say if I become a
mechanic,
for bikes, I would be a master at it.
yeah, you'll know exactly how to take it apart, put it back together, fix it, tweak it, everything. But if I did it, he's not going to learn anything. That's why these Nova Awards are really, really specific when it says the scout must do everything. Oh, careful.
So you can use your fingers, but you might not want to because it hurts your hand. But when it's like really loose, then you can use your hands. But rusty stuff, you kind of don't want to. Look at me. You have a red mark on your face.
I'm just smiling. You're fine. Can you get it?
Cooperate.
tools again.
So this is a dirty job.
It is a dirty job.
And there's a show called Dirty Jobs.
Yeah.
There should be one.
This should be one of them.
Yeah.
Good job. Take the washer off. Oh, you gotta be careful.
Back wheel.
Okay. What did you need your screwdriver for? It was underneath your bike.
Hold on. But first, I need the screwdriver. Screwdriver.
I think it's right behind the back tire.
Oh, found it.
Did you find it? Okay, don't do that. Thank you.
I need the screwdriver. First, I'm going to take this off because this really doesn't need to be there.
Go ahead. You know what that's called?
What?
A chain guard. Do you know why it's there? Is it the right size?
Give me a push.
That is a plus one. You're going the opposite way, Hunter.
There we go.
If it doesn't loosen with the way you're going, try it the other way.
It snapped.
That's because that's rusty too.
Like the whole bolt is rusty.
Uh-huh.
What?
Okay. It's going to be bolted in more than one place.
Oh!
It's going to be there in more than one
I
place.
see. It's right there. It's trying to hide.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is stripped.
Okay, we are going to fast forward to him having all the parts off.
We ran into quite an issue.
Okay.
There's a screw that will not come off. We even tried a bigger screwdriver, but it didn't work.
What's it on?
It is on this.
What's it called?
The
chain
chain
guard.
blocker.
Chain guard. So this
Yeah.
screw is completely stripped.
And it will not come off.
Okay, so
So I got the back wheel off though.
good job.
That's the back wheel here. The first one you see.
Yep. So what did mommy have to use in order to
WD-40. That's WD-40.
WD-40 and
what are these called?
needle nose pliers.
Needle
Nose.
pliers.
Yep. So we're waiting for the WD-40 to settle a little bit.
Probably settled about like 10 seconds.
Yeah, maybe. And then is that how you hold the tool? Okay. And then we are going to attempt to get it off. So we have come into quite a bit of a snag. The WD-40 didn't work and the screw is pretty much stripped. So he proceeded to just bang on the chain guard. It still didn't work. Now he's in the process of taking off the handlebars, which will be his fifth part. And then he is going to go over, look at his hands.
Alright.
Oh, mechanic hands. Then he's going to go over the 5 different parts that he took off his bike. I can tell you this right now. I don't foresee this bike going back together. So it's going to go in the trash. But at least it is a lesson learned that when you get a bike from the store, it's made to stay together and not be taken apart. Okay, go for it.
We have officially took apart the bike.
Okay, so what are the 5 pieces?
5 pieces are handlebars, body, 2 tires, and a seat.
Good job. Now
we're just gonna throw it in the trash.
now it goes in the trash. There's no way this is going back together. So after all this time, seeing that it took forever to take this apart, what are some of the challenges that you came across? What are some of the easy parts? And would you do it again?
I would probably do it again,
Okay.
but it would be really hard.
Okay, so what were some of the challenges?
Challenge were a screw,
Okay.
that piece that broke the wire cutters,
Okay.
the chain,
Right, because it can't come apart. It was made inside the body. Yep.
toy, Or they might just snipped it together.
No, it doesn't work that way. Okay.
These can't come off.
The petals can't come off because this specifically, again, was made in the body.
Yes.
Okay.
And
What were some of the easy parts?
easy parts were the wheels.
Good job.
You want a hug?
Do I want a hug? Let me see your hands. Hey, a Scout is dirty. But before we eat, a Scout is what?
Thrifty.
Clean.
Clean.
We gotta wash our hands. One of the best things to wash your hands with, especially for elbow grease, is Goo Gone. It's really, really heavy duty stuff mechanics use. But there you have it, folks. He took apart his old rusty bike. It's going in the trash after this, but this is for, you can either do the requirement and elective, or required adventure and elective, or take apart an old household item or mechanical item. Look at the top, it's just turning.
No.
He just did the take apart the old bicycle. There you have it, folks. Hunter has officially taken apart his old bicycle as one of the requirements for Nova Swing. Some of the other requirements for this Nova award is talking about levers, learning what levers are, learning how levers are just one simple machine and that you can take a bunch of different levers, make them into a complex machine. Obviously you have to make the invention. Again, earlier I mentioned the popsicle stick catapult, which has a lever, incline plane, and a wedge, which is a very cool, simple, complex machine that has the lever. But make sure you're working with your Nova counselor. You cannot complete a Nova award at all without a Nova counselor. If this is one of your Nova awards to be able to move on to your Supernova, make sure you have a certified Supernova mentor. They normally have a degree in the science field one way or another, and they are certified through the BSA. So make sure you have all your T's crossed and I's dotted and P's and Q's, and start working on those Nova awards, because especially if you have a Wolf, Bear, Webelow, or Arrow of Light, really into the science, math, or arts fields, these Nova awards are fantastic to be able to work on, whether you have it as a STEM day in your Packer den, or if you just have a an event that you go to be able to work on this. Nova awards are fantastic. Hunter loves them because of the science and math. But there you have it, folks. He took apart his old bicycle, looked through the different requirements with your Nova counselor for the Nova Swing, and you are on your way to earning your first Nova award. You can find us on newbirthofreedom.org under the Scout Hub. You can find us on Facebook, New Birth of Freedom Council, BSA, and you can find this video on YouTube under Jessica Danella, which is me, and hashtag Scouting at Home. Signing off, you guys, and we'll see you next time.